Pull up on my like Jim Wood floors. We keep score, we keep scoring. LV store, GG store, BV store. She need more. Cartier store. Pay my budget open, I can buy the whole store. Take you on a trip now when we on tour. I record. She wanna be my main. Taking pictures in my chain. No, she want a real one, her last one so lame. VV my face, all these rocks in my frames. Baby say my name. Pull up to the party in some off-white Porsches, off-white forces. Chicks so gorgeous, Nagley is gorgeous, both ears gorgeous, left wrist gorgeous, right wrist gorgeous. Know your baby mama want it.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
Pass to Ewing. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Boy, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Ball outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Irving. Here's James. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Hayward outside. Back to Embiid. Fires at the elbow. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Quick on the shot. Love watching LeBron go right up with that jump.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Down low. And Davis with the block. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Embiid. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
His aggression and his attack mode is one of the things that, to me, sets Irving apart. Moving, driving, attacking, that's when he's at his best.
Both free throws good from Irving.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Iverson. It's deflected.
Great at knowing when to time and go up for the rejection. Ewing, a superb defender.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Deflected. Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Boy, once he's near the bucket, he's a threat to throw it down because Ewing has such great size.
Here's Davis. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And, yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Nails it from 3.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And the 76ers call time here. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. To the paint. Back to Simmons. Here's Francis. And Irving comes to help. Here's Hayward. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat.
Here's Francis. Pass the ball. Out to the right wing. Takes a 3. Francis can't get it to go. The Heat with the lead. And it's Irving off the drive. James outside. Adebayo with it. And stolen by Simmons. Ball with it. Picked up by James. Here's the break. Moving it up. Finished off the break. He has 6.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Pass to Simmons. Here's Francis. Now here's Ball. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Clock at 2. Denied by Adebayo. James attacking. And slam dunk by James.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Francis.
Eddie Jones.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Robinson. Shot to end the cold streak. Denied by Adebayo. Here's Marley. And they recover it. Goes back up. Adebayo, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
To the middle. Here's Francis. And so it's the Miami Heat. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Marley. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Oh, rejected by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Francis. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Davis. And stolen by Adebayo. Now Irving. Here's Bibby. Here's Adebayo. Shoots over Davis. Here's Marley. He's covered by Levine. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late-game shots. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Francis can't get it to go. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The drive by Irving. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Hayward outside. The three. The Sixers with another miss.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Bibby. On the wing, Jones. Here's Marley. Back to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hayward with a steal. Here's Iverson. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And that one's good. Davis. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines, but we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible. Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
The Heat with the lead. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
You know, it's really hard for me to say if there's ever been anyone better at finishing through contact than LeBron. He's just so big and strong and fast, too. Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
I don't know if we've seen a tougher player pound for pound than Allen Iverson. I mean, you can knock him around, but he's always going to bounce back up.
Yep, count it. Ball's gotten his first bucket of the night.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is such a talented finisher. The defense in that situation just unable to keep him from that shot.
Capella draws the double to the left wing. And they get it back. The kick out to Ball. Griffin right side. Irving for three. Hits the trifecta. Irving's got 5 points.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 16. To the inside. Here's Embiid. They need this. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And there's James from the arc. Offensive rebound. Ewing. 2 on the clock. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Down low. Here's Davis. It's tipped.
Griffin still possessing such incredible timing. Shooters have to be careful when he's on the prowl.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 18.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
The shot's good. Embiid got his second bucket of the night.
Embiid has such balance and agility for a big man. He's able to work through contact and still finish with touch. You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. I mean, he does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the charts.
Back to Hayward. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Embiid's shot is good.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game. Really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you because he's had several injuries now, and yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing because he's developed his skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries at some points I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
This Sixers squad is struggling. On the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 5.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Over to the wing. Here's Bibby. Offline with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Levine for 3. That one is off. And Miami will go the other way with it. They led by as many as 18. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Orlando, where they'll face the Magic. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip.
Boy, that burst of speed. James may be the fastest guy in the league, and because of his size and speed, he's a force when he turns the Jets on.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league, despite being in the league since 2003.
They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Driving inside. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Miami calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Irving for three. Buries it from three. Irving's got 10 points.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Embiid, high post. The Sixers with another miss.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Adebayo. Irving with it. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Ingram.
It's been fun watching Brandon Ingram's scoring stats climb. He's a guy who can really fill it up, whether he's inside or outside of the arc. It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got to feel for him tonight.
Simmons. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Takes the three. Offensive board. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Irving gets it to go. You know, Grant, what's really impressive about Ingram's scoring is what he can do on those nights when he just goes off.
Yeah, we've seen some explosive stuff from him on the offensive end from time to time. Now, when he's dialed in, he can absolutely torch you. You just wish he could perform at that level every night.
Here's Ingram. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ingram's got his first points of the night.
Ingram is listed at 6'8", but that wingspan is north of 7 feet. That allows him to get extra reach on this drive.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's LaVine for three. Gets the three to fall.
LaVine is such a really good shooter from deep. You can't allow him to be alone at the arc.
Inside. Pass to Marley. The three ball. Sinks the tray. And the Heat lead by 21.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Jordan. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
On the attack, Simmons. And so it's Miami. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Miami has possession to the paint. Here's Ewing.
Patrick Ewing.
Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Griffin. Now Irving. Lots of room. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Man, the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Griffin's shot is off. Pass to Simmons. Rebound by the Heat.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
The kick out to Griffin. Misses off the left iron.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Outside Jones. Fires the three. They get it again. Out to James. Here's Griffin. And the layup falls. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim as they've challenged every shot and blocked quite a few tonight.
You've got to plug up these lanes to the basket, especially when Griffin is flashing with force.
And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
And Griffin slams it in.
Boy, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Here's Davis. A shot to stop the run. And Davis slams it home.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench are loving every minute of that one. And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
To the middle. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Pass to James. Here's Ewing. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
Pass to Bain. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Sixers. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Stolen. Here's Bain. And he drives in. And a strong finish with two hands.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Anderson for three. And it's Dragic with the rebound. And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's wow!
What?
Big finish.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Both shots good from the strike. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers. It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily.
One of them want this, baby. I told you once and I told you twice that I am the girls, them sugar. Now the girls them attack me and the girls them rush me because them are driving the beamer. And the girls them flavor, I'm not. I am the helper, no helper. And a girl just watch her, I want to hear her. And listen when the DJ say, Sim Simmer, pass me the keys to my beamer. Oh my, the girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys. The pressure, Sim Simmer, who got the keys to my beamer? Oh my, the girls them sugar.
I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that. My auntie was getting the education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I'm digging your, she digging me too. We digging each other, the shovel and crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing it smooth, breaking the rules, keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy, don't knock on my groove. You used to with. If you stepped on my shoes, I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to could if you stepped on my shoes. Got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting that education.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin. Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. Guys, they came out on top of the season series matchup a season ago, taking 2 of the 3 away from them.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Tatum on the wing. Here's Hardaway. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. James with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And James throws it down.
You know, it's amazing to watch up close. LeBron, he's just a next-level athlete.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist. And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
The 9-foot shot. In deep, Hardaway drops it in the basket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
And he drives in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Outside, Jones. Hardaway with the steal. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
On defense, Toronto trailing by 2. And Tatum launches it from deep. A miss that time would have put him up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
The Heat with the lead. On the wing, Jones. Good ball movement here by Miami. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Outside Hardaway. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Patrick Ewing.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
Irving with it. Picked up by Brown. Hardaway with the steal. It's stolen by Adebayo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
At the line.
Business as usual for Adebayo, just bullying his way around the paint.
The Heat have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the defense of Adebayo, top-notch, Steve, all NBA level.
And Kevin, and he's still improving. Bam Adebayo, as you know, has great timing and reach. He can act as a rim protector, but he can still switch out and hang with the guards.
And stolen by Tatum. Here's O'Neal. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds. And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
It's stolen by Ibaka. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Ewing. Here's Jones. Adebayo down low. To end the run. And it's good on the layup.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Outside Tatum. Down low. Here's Shaq. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Patrick Ewing. The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. That one misses. The Heat trailed by 6. Jones with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's Adebayo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaylen Brown.
I just love Adebayo's passion for the game and his desire to reinvent his position.
And the second free throw, good.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker. They are just killing him on the interior.
Marley no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 7. Hardaway for 3. And then Brown with the dunk.
And there's no excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. He's just brilliant at jamming it down the defense's throat.
Timeout called, the Heat. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
The Heat trailed by 9. Outside Jordan. Pass to Bain. Outside Irving. Now here's Marley. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get a shot off. For 3. And it's Kyrie Irving with the 3.
Great look by Blake Griffin. When your foreman has that ability to pass the basketball, it's a major advantage.
And it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Bain. The shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Pass to Griffin. Here's Marley. Guarded by Tatum. And here is Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
.20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Griffin with the steal. Pass to Jordan. Irving way outside. Now here's Griffin. Defended by Ibaka. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Attacking in the painted area. I like this approach. It's where DeAndre's at his best.
Middleton on the wing. To the inside. Williams. Yao draws the double. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Drops in the tray. Middleton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. No problems knocking that one down. And now an 8-point Toronto lead.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Williams. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Yao with the block. Richardson attacking. So it's Richardson with the jam.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
And stolen by Yao. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. The Heat making a switch here. The Heat trail by 12. Pass to Adebayo. Now Ewing. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Richardson left side. Now McCollum. Stolen by Ewing. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Middleton right side. Inside. Good D by Ewing.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Pass to McCollum. Back to Middleton. Fakes it inside. Here's Yao. Goes back up. He lays it in. Yao's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
The Heat trail by 10. Drives to the hoop. Adebayo. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Middleton outside. Off target from three-point range. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And it's good for two. McCollum's got his first basket of the night.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the foul on Mike Bibby. That's his first foul. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
On the wing, Hardaway. He's got 8. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jordan with the rebound. The Heat trail by 6. Pass to Bibby. To the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
And Adebayo sends it back. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. .58 seconds left in the first half. Here's Jordan.
That's terrific play on the ball by Serge. He's been first team all defense several times.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he knocks down the first one. And so Tatum nails them both. And so here is Miami. 6-point game. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. That one drops for him. Brown's got 6 points.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Shakes him. No good that time. Nice defense from Waltz.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Griffin. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Raptors leading by 6. Hardaway with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Here's James. Back to Ewing. The kick out to Irving. Pass to Ewing. On the wing, James. Clock is at 3. The open shot by Ewing.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Now O'Neal. He's guarded by Ewing. Here's Tatum. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Heat moving the ball around. Back to Ewing. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And the Heat call time here. And Miami making a change here. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And the rejection by Tatum.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Raptors leading by 13. The kick out to Brown. And good that time. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And it's the Raptors ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Brown feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum wide open. He fires one. It's good from long range. Tatum's got 14 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The passing of LeBron is so special, so talented at finding his wide open teammates.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Heat trailed by 16. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Marley. Here's Ewing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Here's Hardaway. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 16.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. Yep, that one goes. Tatum's got 10 points in the quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Ewing's shot is good.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. And Miami has possession. They trail by 16. Bibby misses. They push it up 4-on-3. Out to Hardaway. From outside the arc. The rebound by Marley. James outside. And there's the drive. Doesn't go for him. Ibaka with some nice D. Hardaway with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Pass to Marley. The three. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
That's what DeAndre is out there to do. Dropping the hammer is his specialty.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Richardson. To the middle. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Marley. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Yeah, and Bibby does a great job within their offense, especially when it comes to spotting the open man.
From deep, Marley. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Marley's got 5.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Bibby for 3. Rebound by Williams. Raptors leading by 11. And it's Middleton penetrating.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. Jordan takes pride in his defensive capabilities.
Griffin with the steal. Jones, no one around him. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Back to McCollum. Middleton outside. From past the arc. Drills the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
Matching baskets from the perimeter are the earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And that is just classic Jordan. The burst of speed, the ferocity of the finish, clear the way.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Inside. No good with the layup. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Toronto. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Raptors leading by 11. Richardson outside. From outside, off the mark. So it's Miami now. To the inside. Taken away by Williams. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. No one covering. And 12 points for Chris Middleton.
Started.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
All right, thank you, David. And it's blocked by Jordan. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Raptors. They led by as many as 18 points. It's stolen by Jones. Here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you every time.
And McCollum launches it from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Pass to Yao. And here's Middleton. He's guarded by Adebayo. Back to Middleton. Pulls from the top of the key. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with this shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Poked away. It's stolen by Jones. With the drive. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Chris Middleton.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Toronto leading by 14. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, are in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft. And that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
And the Raptors call time here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Hardaway goes in to the wing on the left. Yao. Oh, good with the triple. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Here's Ewing. Here's Brown. Driving in. Brown jams it in.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Hardaway with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
To the left wing. Back to Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Ewing misses. Raptors leading by 18. Pass to Hardaway. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Heat moving the ball around. Here's Hardaway. Blake Griffin pulls it in. So it's Miami now. And it's Ewing penetrating. Here's Griffin. And again, unable to change momentum here. Brown outside. Knocks it loose. And it's the Heat on the break. Irving can't hit. It's been all Raptors. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Back to Hardaway. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Driving the lane. LeBron with the block.
Great positioning by LeBron and timing on that block shot.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Yao. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Back to Jordan. It's blocked by Shaq. And he gets it back. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Pass to Yao. A three-pointer, no good. Now the Heat with it. From deep three-point range. No good from Dragic. It's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
52 seconds left in the fourth. The shot's good from Yao.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
A young Don, I'm feeling like I'm Nino. Got the money and the power, no casino. I'm running up the bands and I'm only seeing C-notes. I'm a star, ain't got bucks, yeah, I feel like Cappuccino.